Hello guys and welcome to the Gaming Beans. I'm LFXX and this is the Codex on the PTS for the Carnival of Ascended world event that will be coming soon. So as for all world events, we normally get a PvP Warfront change, and the change is this time to Codex. So what are the changes? The changes this time is that we have 5 control points. So we have the Codex, the other 3 normal ones, the Vault, the statue and the scope. But we also have a new one, which is the Wheel of Fate. So what does the Wheel of Fate do? The Wheel of Fate will grant you it has a chance of one of 6 different buffs when you have it on your team. The buffs can either be good or bad. 3 of them are good buffs and 3 of them are bad buffs. I can't remember what the buffs were for the Wheel of Fate, but I remember what they are for the other ones. So the Vault, Scope and the statue, they all do not cap points anymore when you cap them. So if you cap it and you see you don't get any points, it's because you don't from them. What you get from them now is a buff. You either get a 5% movement speed, 5% reduced damage, or 5% extra damage to other players. This is okay, I guess. And the final one is the Codex. The Codex doesn't give you any buffs, but the thing with the Codex is you get the normal points from using the Codex. So you get, I believe, 15 points every so often while capping the Codex. So, but all the other 4 points, if you have them, they don't get any points, which is kind of gay. But the advantage from not having the Codex is that you get 4 points per kill, where if you're on the Codex, you only get 1 point per kill. So it depends what you really want. So is there anything else different? Well, yeah, the 4 control points that don't cap your points and give you buffs, if you manage to hold it for 3 minutes without any other person or you're the team capping it or touching it, this means you'll get it onto lockdown. As you can see, some of the points are like red bubbles and blue bubbles around them. Well, that means that the other team can't cap it at all, so that will be yours forever now. So that will mean you'll get that buff for the rest of the Codex if you really want to. You'll also find after 3 minutes of the Codex started, there'll be cannons on the scope and this statue. And if you manage to go there, we'll go to the cannon. It will point at the Codex, and when you're at the Codex, if you see a red bubble, it's a Defiant cannon going to shoot, and if it's a blue one, it's a Guardian bubble that's going to a Defiant gun that's going to shoot, or a Guardian shoot. So what do they shoot? They actually shoot yourself. So when they shoot yourself at the Codex, you and the people around you will take a percentage, or around 18 to 20k health. So as you can see, I pointed out on this every so often, I get hit for like 18k. So that's someone firing themselves through the cannon at the Codex, which is quite funny, to be honest. Basically the best way to win the Codex that we found is if you have the Codex. As long as you have the Codex and that you have one of the other points, you'll win. Is there another way to win apart from getting max points? Yes, there is. The 4 points that that can be capped to lockdown. If you get all those 4 capped lockdown to your side before the other team gets the max points, then you'll automatically win. So it's either get the 4 points cap with to lockdown, which is really hard, or keep the Codex. Best thing to do is keep the Codex. Keep the Codex, because if you had all 4 points and one person had the Codex, you'll end up being having, I don't know, as you can see now, we have 600 points and they have 130, because you only get points per kills, which is kind of lame, to be honest. So as long as you have one lockdown of one of the 4 points at the bottom, if you hold the Codex for the rest of the fight, you're going to win. Simple as that. So you have to keep the Codex all the time, otherwise you're just gonna lose, to be honest. As it's Carnival of Ascendant, obviously they're themed like before, so you're going to have the balloons, Achilles, Lathius balloons, and all that kind of stuff. So that is kind of fun, I guess. Make it more funny. But apart from that, that's what the Codex is, and that's how it's changed. In my opinion, I think they need to change it a little bit, because if you don't have the codex, you're pretty much going to lose all the time, and it's kind of gay, to be honest. Yeah, you might get less kills or less favor, but you really want to win. So, as you can see on the screen now, I got hit for 18k. They get 18.9k physical damage from the cannon, and I don't know. I think it's a good idea. I really like the idea of the points being knocked down, getting buffs, but I don't like the way it's been played out. That if you don't have the codex and one other lockdown, you're pretty much gonna lose the Warfront, which is kind of lame. Apart from that, obviously there needs to be fixes to the PvP again, as they're really OP, seeing as you can get stunned and silenced for like forever, which is fucking annoying. But you know, I think this PvP arena is definitely good if they make it so that you get, I don't know, maybe 2 points for having one of the other 4 points every so often. At the same time, you get 15 for the codex. That means you won't lose out by massive points at the end. So I've been AlphaXX with the Gamer Beans. This has been the PTS on the Codex Carnival of Ascended. See you later.